Long before the sun climbs lazily out of the Pacific, aircraftmen toil over the bombers that are scheduled for coastal patrol. The eyes of the Sky Service operating around the 7,000 miles of Australia's coastline. Cathay Gazette proudly presents this exclusive story as a tribute to the men of the Royal Australian Air Force. All through the night, fitters and riggers have worked on the aircraft, a job that began when the last machines of yesterday's patrol came to rest on the drome. In the early light of approaching day, the crews assemble in operations room to receive instructions from their squadron leader. On them rests the responsibility of challenging every ship that nears the Australian coast.
Aircraft have a normal bomb load, and be sure you identify your target. Don't drop your bombs on the Australian Navy or HMAS Wales. Remember, it's the spawning season for both.
On many an R.A.A.F. aerodrome, this procedure is going on. Hundreds of thousands of square miles of adjacent ocean to be carefully scanned for that which shouldn't be there. It's a big job, but it's being done. As day dawns with the early promise of a burning sun, the patrol makes formation to fly the hundreds of miles seaward. This routine job is tinged with a possibility of high adventure. And Australia, a new, menaced Australia, rolls out in splendid panorama below them. Through the cloudy ramparts of the sky come glimpses of a city. Perhaps the citizens below glance up as the patrol goes over. Few recognize it or even guess its job. But all owe a debt to keen-eyed youth riding the highways of the skies, searching, always searching. Patrols begin from many points. Areas of coverage overlap so that huge spaces of rolling ocean are minutely searched. Every ship is challenged and called upon to give an account of herself. Out there to the east, the ocean wastes may hold a grim secret. There's an infinite peace in the high heavens. War, death, man's inhumanity to man seems strangely remote. And yet it is on a mission of war that they wing above the lazily rolling Pacific blue. Maybe at any moment those searching eyes may light on an enemy force approaching in just the manner the islands north of Australia were invaded. The young men of the Anzac breed are on guard.
Guard, Captain, there's a ship on the starboard bow, sir.
Send us through, sir.
Okay, sir.
Turn towards the ship and we'll have a look at it. Okay, sir.
Back to the land base flashes a message. A ship has been sighted. Identification will follow when completely established. Investigating. Her skipper had better know the answer. He does, but that isn't enough. Her identity must be established definitely and beyond all doubt. The plane circles round her. A detailed description is crackling through the ether back to the base. There she'll be double-checked and positively identified from photographs. There's a bunch of ship secrets in that little file. Make sure. The patrol captain leaves nothing to chance. He's making sure. Well, she's okay. A merchantman doing a vital war job, too. But suppose she hadn't been an innocent merchantman. Supposing she were a ship of war scouting for an enemy squadron. Then the R.A.A.F. would go into action with the same vigor as is being shown in the skies over Timor and New Guinea today.
Here, get this through quickly. Get over towards the ship and keep outside.
Tell the striking force to stand by. 110, cover your head. 130.
Fighters, leaping into the sky to form a protective curtain around the bomber force that would go out to meet the enemy. If it's an enemy cruiser, she'll be no sitting target. And an aircraft carrier may be lurking below the horizon. There's a lot at stake. Make sure. might have been that and more. We salute Australia's gallant sons who answer the call of a great service and carry on.